Yo guys, what is up? It is CallMeKarma here, and today we are looking at the Simply Jetpacks mod by Tonus11. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. That's how it looks to me, or Tonius or Tonus. I'm pretty sure it's Tonus though. So basically, this is a mod that corresponds with thermal expansion, and of course with thermal expansion, you need COFH core. So basically, as the mod title implies, it's simply jetpacks. So we have jetpacks that are actually powered with redstone flux. So that is really cool. As you guys probably know, I do not like industrialcraft anymore. So the fact that jetpacks now work with thermal expansion is really cool. So let's dive straight into this mod. So there's 5 tiers with this mod, basically starting with the tuberous, which is basically a joke, honestly. As you guys can see, it says note, do not use if you do not wish to die. So just like the tuberous flux capacitor, I think it's honestly just like a joke if you go ahead and put this on you and you try flying. Wait for it. You are just gonna die. So don't build that, okay? Not a very smart idea. So now that we got the silly jetpack out of the way, of course now it's going to work in the regular tiers of thermal expansion, going leadstone, hardened, redstone, and resin. So obviously as you progress through the tiers, it's going to become more and more expensive to be able to craft the recipes, of course leading to resin, which is going to require a bit of some resin. And then you also need the correlating capacitor. So basically each one adds a bit of stuff. Really the only difference is the amount of power it holds, and of course you are going to go ahead and charge it in the flux or into the energetic infuser. So if you go ahead and grab like a resin jetpack and just throw it in there, it slowly but surely gets charged, and I just have a resin energy cell stuck underneath there. So basically, there's a couple different modes with each of these jetpacks. First of all, you just have the regular flying mode, and you need to be careful because if you're not careful, well, these actually do deal damage if you land. As you guys can see, it deals a bit of some damage. And one thing I really like about this is if you go ahead and click C by default, but I actually have to remap it to, I just remapped it to, what's it called? To shift lock. I think. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so see by default, it's a hover mode. Now what this hover mode allows you to do is, have you ever wanted to build something and just want it to be like steady in the air? Well, this basically allows you to do that. As you guys can see, I am not moving at all, and this actually reduces the amount of energy it takes to float by a lot. I want to say 1/3 of the power required, or 1/2, something along the lines. I just know it takes a lot less energy just to float here in the air than if you were just like, oh, and by the way, F is to enable your jetpack. So if you actually just like did that, I'm pretty sure that's gonna consume a lot more power if we go ahead and just fly up in the air right now. And as we fall, oh, well, I can't really tell, but it's either when you're hovering it takes more energy, or when you're not hovering. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on any of this. But yeah, guys, that's basically the concept, and I think that's basically it. So F to turn on the power, and by default it's C to change the mode. But I have a bunch of mods installed on this pack, so obviously that's not going to work very good together. But ooh, we got that fully charged. Nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod spotlight. Thank you, Tonus, for the great mod, and I hope to see more of you because you made a good mod. So yeah, I will see you guys later, and I'm actually getting ready to do part 2 of my Tinker's Construct review. So I will see you guys then. Peace.